morning, Brian.
Good morning.
This is B-roll Brian right here.
Just catching a little bit.
How'd you sleep?
Actually slept pretty good. That's the first time that it's been cold enough for these new quilts to really appreciate them, and it was nice.
Good deal. Now, what would you say, Pete? Is this a perfect camp spot?
This is, well, no.
No.
Well, maybe yes and no.
It's tough to
We
tough
had
to
to get
call
the
that.
boats up off the water, and that was a little bit of a thing. But you can't have this view without getting the boats up off the water. So maybe yes.
Yeah, because
This
you
is
see, Pete slept
amazing
right on the edge, so if he looked out,
A little room with the
he
view.
saw right up the river right there, or down the river.
Yeah, it's this it's probably
Top three.
what's top 3 favorite ever and best ever. It's just it's a good campsite.
Good campsite. Right.
How about you?
Oh, I'm good. I liked it. Kind of up on the knoll a little bit. Kind of, if you looked up through the tops of the trees, which you can see how tall these pines are. Last night, stars were shining through, and I'm not from no city, but still don't see stars like that where I'm from.
Yeah, it was nice.
It was beautiful. Stayed up late last night, sitting around the fire feeding it because it got kind of cold. But gonna get loaded up. You ready to go?
Getting there.
All right, so this is day 4, pushing off, leaving the campsite, and we'll be leaving the Namekagon and joining the St. Croix, and just a little bit down from that, we'll be actually dropping Matt off. He'll be headed home back to Iowa, and we'll be continuing on. I think Pete said it's another, I think he said 80 miles, 85 miles, something like that. So, it's a beautiful day. Still a little brisk in the air, but really pretty. It's kind of a once in a lifetime kind of trip for me. I mean, how many other Davie County boys drive to Wisconsin and Minnesota to go on a kayaking trip? So, for that much, I've definitely got to thank Pete and Brian. This is something to remember, that's for sure. Kind of having the time of my life here. It's not the most adventurous river as far as rapids and stuff, but it's something that I probably never would have done in any other way. How many people decide to just, I'm going to drive 1,200 miles and go kayaking for a week. So, for that, I really do appreciate them. And we're going to keep going down the river, and in about 3 miles we will join the St. Croix. Catch up to it. This last morning will stay with me for a lifetime. It was like she had saved the best for last. Blue skies and perfect weather, fall colors and chasing eagles. Couldn't ask for much more. we got closer to the St. Croix, reality set in that soon we would be saying goodbye to both the Namekagon and to Matt. Everyone took their last looks back, saying their goodbyes. But at the end, I found myself alone sitting there, looking back at the river I'd come so far to see. A little sad knowing this was most likely the last time I'd ever see her. She'd been my home for the last 4 days, and I'd miss her. But like always, you can't linger in the past. Not because we can't look back with fond memories, but because we need to keep our eyes forward, always looking for the adventures life still has for us. So I turn my eyes to the St. Croix and to my next adventure. St. Croix is much bigger than her little sister. We would need some time to get to know her, to get a feel for her, to find what makes her special. Because all rivers have that one character that makes them unique, that thing that we all come looking for. Our question now was what was hers. And just like that, our time with Matt had come to an end. We wished him well and for safe travels. We would miss him, but it was time to put down some miles. And somewhere about right here, the river begins to divide Wisconsin and Minnesota, with Minnesota on the right and Wisconsin on the left.
You know, yeah, when you I was singing "Rolling on the St. Croix." The moment it's passed, it's passed. I was getting into it. That's something
first we didn't know what to think of the St. Croix. We'd gotten used to the Namekagon and her personality. It wasn't until we stopped looking back and comparing that we started to see her for what she was. See, no two rivers are the same. It's that fact that keeps our eyes forward, always searching for the next river. It's huge.
It's freaking huge.
Cue the dangerous music.
I can't do it. I'm going the other way.
We paddled 16 miles for this.
Looks scoochy.
Watch it be nothing but little boulders. Just all the way through. He's drowning. And that one takes.
So we survived.
We could ride the light waves together, ignore all the sound waves. How do we get so brave? How do we get so brave? And we could ride the tidal waves together, escaping all the gamma rays. Tell me, how do we get so brave? Tell me, how do we get so brave? Escaping all the gamma rays. Tell me, how do we get so brave? Tell me, how do we get so brave?
So we just kept our eyes forward, paddling into the sunset. And at 32 miles, we found a camp on an island stuck somewhere between Wisconsin and Minnesota.